Now then, to the altar, and, well, it's basically used to power your rituals, which we'll get to. Like, also powers your crystal ball, which sees your future, which is, I'll soon encounter new friends. So the crystal ball, what I believe what it does, is you right-click on it, it gives you a future, but then it also actually makes that future happen. So boom, it gave me a dog. So it actually makes that future happen. So you might be very, very rich very soon. And so eventually a crystal ball will give me stuff. However, it requires power. As you can see, it's actually drained my altar. However, my altar recharges pretty fast and has a ridiculous max cap. So I suspect like gold blocks will fall from the sky or something eventually. But this one's future, however, said you might be rich very, very soon. So who knows what that means, but eventually that future will come to pass. So you can basically do self-fulfilling prophecies with the crystal ball. Now, the altar, you can make it more strong and powerful by putting candles on it, or torches, swords of any sort, although wooden and stone swords aren't as powerful as the other ones. Puts down some skulls, filled goblets, tarot card, and of course the nether star, which makes it very powerful. And then just planting various trees and plants around it. Oops, just destroyed that. But yes, planting various different things around it will make it all the better. Trees and stuff empower it. Now that power, as you can see, can be used for the crystal ball, which got me my doggo friend here. But also it can be used for stuff like the Loom. And bet you're asking by now, oh, Lorthorn, how do you got that really cool witch's outfit? Well, you get these by throwing stuff into the Loom. So get yourself some string, get yourself a boatload of oak spirits, and then you go, alright, I'll put that there. This is the recipe needed, and then it will start drawing power from here, so it will draw a decent amount of power. And then you shall get yourself some witch stitching. Hello, Pooch. Yes, I see you there. And thus, it uses up the power to sew you witch stitching, and then you can use this with leather to build various different outfits, like a witch's hat, witch's cowl, witch's pouch, and a witch's mantle. Well, that requires wool bat as well, which will make something different, and we'll get to that eventually. In fact, we can probably do that right now, or we can cover the cauldrons. Alright. Now then, I forgot something with the cauldrons, so we're quickly going to pop into creative mode. Game mode C. Had almost everything set up. Messed up once. Alright. So we go through here, go through our game mode C. We can't find what we're looking for, so we're just going to search it. So, nether. Warped. Or warped. Nev. Alright, this. Nev. There we go. Nether warped. We're going to grab a ton of that. Get rid of that. We're going to call in some soul. Get some soul. There we go. Then back to game mode C. So, yes. Just going to get this going back here. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, nether wart. Very important stuff. So what you can use nether wart for is this fancy glass bottle here. This is the special bottle you need for bewitchment. As we can look at the recipe for it, it's just normal bottle with nether wart. So, bewitchment can give you various different brews and secret recipes by using the cauldron. However, it needs the heat source, needs water, and needs to be near altar to draw on activation powers. So, if we go over here, we can grab this water bottle, bucket, dump that in there, then it will start bubbling. Alright, now that it started bubbling, we can make brews. However, to make a brew requires you to first throw nether wart in here, and then whatever other ingredient you want. So, throw in nether wart, and then let's say we need some other random thing. which I don't. Very. So we'll go slash game mode C again. So we got that bubbling away in there, and then we'll grab ourselves a where is it? Where is it? Alright, I can't find what I'm looking for at the moment, so we'll search it. We'll grab ourselves a magma cream. Go back to normal game mode S. So we got that bubbling away, then we throw this in here, and it bubbles up too. And then, boom, we got ourselves a brew vial full of fire resistance. So you can basically make potions in there, and you can have like multiple stuff in there, but you always need to throw in your nether wart. And you can make yourself an absolute mess of a potion. If you're not careful. And that potion will probably do nothing. However, fear not, because although your cauldron is stucky up with gunk, you can always just throw in wood ash, clear it out. You can fill it with more water, and blammo. Cauldron's back to normal. Alright. So that's just basically the cauldron. Have to have it near their heat source. Recommend surrounding it with water or something so it doesn't light everything on fire. Alright. Now then. Bet you're wondering about this thing. Well, he's actually a rather useful fellow. So, if we take out our dog, or wolf, with the Anthem, he gives us Tongue of Dog, which is one of the ingredients that you need. However, it's not the only thing. There's various other useful things in this world that you can get by using Anthem. Wrong guys. So the Anthem, here, not a big game, but the Anthem lets you, if you kill mobs with it, various different creatures, it gives you special drops, special extra drops, such as the horses. It should give you, well, first, the equestrian tail, but also, they're more useful in some ways. We look at this horse, is horse hooves. Now, horse hooves, you can take them back over here to this little fun thing. You huck horse hoof in, and it starts sparkling. You go, oh, what's going on? Why is it sparkling? It starts sparkling, and boom, it gives you slime balls. So, if you ever need slime balls, go get yourself a trusty Anthem, which is rather cheap to make. It just requires either Macmelium, or Emerald, or even Alexandrite, silver, and a stick. Get yourself an Anthem, and you can get yourself very useful things. As we can see here, if we go to the cauldron, where's cauldron at? Cauldron, when we hit uses, you can get all sorts of stuff. It can make you special potions with various different things, throwing in that nether wart. Arrows, you can even like make effect arrows. Tons and tons and tons of different stuff. Then there's the modifiers you can add to potions already, like throwing the sagebrush and fuel adder to get better potions. You can change the color potions. Then cauldron crafting, you can clean the stickiness off of the piston. You can make a wet sponge. You can turn wax into different wax. Get slime balls. Get Cardinal Brown. Fill your cauldron. Make all the special chalks, which we'll get to. Make graveyard dirt. Ooh, some dirt of the graveyard. Make some ember grass to light things on fire. Make some torchwood. Whoa. Make yourself some kelp spores, so you can actually plant kelps. Get them. Make Spanish moss. Do a bunch of stuff with banners, which I don't understand. I think you clean banners of all the little symbols you put on them. Clean helmets of all the dyes you put on them. And get sugar and honey and various other things. Very, 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 very useful. Alright. And this villager understands the tenuous of his fate. But we'll get to that later. Alright. Just going to chuck all this stuff away. Don't need it right now. Looks at this. Alright. We might as well get rid of the rest of you. So. Off my property. It's private. Destroy all my plants. Alright. There we go. That's been dealt with. Alright. Now then. Do the ridiculous, silly part of Bewitchment. The part you've all been waiting for. which will require the Book of Shadows. Oh, alright. Now we have this staircase here. Now there's a problem with the rituals in Bewitchment, which is it's freaking huge. Circle. Circle's very big. And it requires various different chalks to work. So how you get the chalks? The first chalk's quite simple. You can just craft it. Grab all this stuff. Boom, you craft yourself some ritual chalk. This recipe here. Next ones ain't so simple. So what they require is a special ritual, which you're about to perform. So we need all these things. We need this. Bit confusing. Don't worry. I was very confused by it as well. So you can't just craft upgrade chalks. Like we want this golden chalk for the center of our ritual thing. Very important to have the central ritual. So we have to go down here and we have to go, alright. Do that. Need to fill this cauldron with some water. Alright, pretty straightforward. Then we need to throw in this honeycomb. And it'll start sparkling, and whooshing, and washing about, and then boom, gives us back this empty honeycomb. And what's this? We got a cauldron filled with honey! Alright. Now we have a cauldron filled with honey, we can start working. For the golden chalk requires a cauldron filled with honey. If we even go along here, look at that, honey, weird. So we throw in normal chalk, alright, some cleansing balm, and some gold ingots, and it starts sparkling, whoa, sparkle, 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 boom, normal chalk. And then we just throw in some wood ash to clean this mess up. So that cleansing balm, though, if we want to go back to, back up here, all the way back up to the top, and we just punch this down. How do you get this cleansing balm? Well, cleansing balm requires distillery, so we need tussle, sagebrush, acetia resin. So I'm going to call down my mystic powers to get all these things. So, alright, and boom, we are back. Magic powers have been done. So, what in the world is this? Birch lotion. You just get that by birch. Acetia is by acetia, of course. Come down here. Alright. Oops. But we got ourselves some special stuff. So, come over to your distillery. Click on our distillery. We go, okay, yeah, we throw all this in. Throw this in. And the distillery starts pumping its power. No effects yet. Probably will get special effects eventually. Who knows? Can't claim to know anything. And then, ding that, dick diddly dick. That gives us cleansing balm and wood ash. Haha. And then you can use cleansing balm in various different bullshit and such not. Alright. So then, that's how you get your golden chalk in the center. Then you can go, golden chalk. Over here, golden chalk. Plenty of golden chalk. Only use is for being in the center. It's the focus chalk. Alright. Now we can pop that over there. Now the next type of chalk that you need just requires normal water. And it is the purple chalk, which is also known as phasing chalk. Very useful for rituals. So, we'll take ourselves pretty simple stuff here. Boom. We hop ourselves downstairs with our bucket and pail. Take some water, throw it in. This stuff ain't so easy to get. Recipe requires jasper and stuff, birch lotion. This stuff requires you to burn some coarse root. Or you can distill it, which will be easier, get ender pools, lapis stuff. So either go to the end and cook it, or go and distill it via this to get otherworldly tears and the dimensional set. Anyways, so you got this filled with water. I don't trust this water. Looks funny. Looks suspect. So we're going to just empty that out quickly. Just always make sure you don't want to waste stuff. Alright, so we're 100% certain. And now we just wait for it to start bubbling. Bubble, 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 toil and trouble. There we go. Throw in the chalk. Throw in this stuff. Throw in this stuff. You get the drill. Also, you get the bottles back. Always get your bottle back. And it's not working. Cauldron. Nope. Circle map. Alright, why is this not working? Water. Ah, 2-dimensional sound. We're missing 1-dimensional sound. We'll just have to go grab that. Alright. 1 more dimensional sand is required. And yeah, sometimes they require 2. There we go. And then change color, and once it starts sparkling white, you know you've done it right. Once it turns sparkly white, you know you've done it right. And then, finally, I'm going to empty this, I guess. Finally, we have our final chalk, which requires a different thing than honey or water to get, and that is oil. So, to get this lovely stuff, we're going to need yourself potato and sunflower. I am allergic to sunflower oil, but not in Minecraft, so that's all good. Alright, throw your sunflower in. Alright, you have to wait for it to start bubbling. So we just wait for it to bubble. Throw your sunflower in. Then it's bubbling green. Throw your potato in. They'll start sparkling. And boom, you got oil. It's filled with vegetable oil. And now, we head up here. All the way back up to the top. And we go, alright, we need this blaze stuff and this fiery unguent. How do you get fiery unguent? Very straightforward. Cloudy oil, that's what we got for making the bread. And obsidian, light powder, wood, and you get some diabolical veins as well, which can be quite useful. However, I think they're a work in progress with that little exclamation mark or something. Anyways, so you go, alright, into the oil, throw them all in. As you notice, we always get that little bottleneck. And it starts bubbling. Bubbling like crazy. And boom, we got some fiery chalk. Now the various different chalks have special things about their appearance. Like this one burns. The dimensional one, if we go up here, you'll be able to say, has little purple sparkles above it. Alright. Now we have this ritual circle. Now what can you do with this? Well, you can summon various things, perform various different rituals. It's all contained within this book here. So if we go to, let's do a ritual of conjuration. So we can go, and I already set this set up. So summoning a witch requires a pendant, an anthem, an apple, and a poison potato. So we go into God mode, and we go, alright, so I need pendant. Got that here, got an anthem. Now I just need ourselves a poison potato and an apple. Various different things. And we huck these in here. And then we leave. And we right click on. Boom! Starts gathering in. Special effects go about. The little enchantment symbols appear. Starts sparkling, starts powdering about. And bam, we get a witch. However, we're in peaceful mode. So we're going to have to change the game mode. So set to midday. Options. Video settings. Oh. Where is it? Anyone else? Oh, there we go. Normal. Alright. Anyways. Go back there. You saw the witch for a second though. But, should be pretty fast to do this. Poison potato. Apple. And I believe we want a pendant, which ain't cheap. Where is it? Some of witches are expensive. Yes, pendants ain't cheap. Anyways. So, ew. Bugger. Alright, pendant. So, again, you throw these here. And right click on. And boom. Conjure Witch ritual is started. Little special effects. I'm in creative mode now. Boom, we got ourselves a witch. And she appears. You hurt a witch. They lift up their nose during potions. Just a little thing, in case you didn't know. Anyways. And if you kill a witch with the anthem, they drop sticks and various other things. Nothing very useful. Anyways.